Hi, my name is Imad Malik from Catalyst ERP. Today we're going to take a look at our transaction import and export process. This app allows you to export information in a CSV format, update the information or add in new lines, and then re-import it into NetSuite. To start off with, we're going to take a look at an example sales order that we have in the system and how the process can work. On the transactions that are in effect, we can see that two buttons get added, export and import. The export button takes control of a safe search that is set up in the system to export the information into that CSV format, allowing you to change the information as required. This export save search has been set up in the normal way. We've marked it as public. Criteria has been set up where we define that it's non-mainline. We don't want to see the tax line and the shipping line. And then in the results columns, we've defined the different columns that should show up on the CSV once it's been exported. We do have the option to determine if we want to see internal IDs. We want to see the text values, as can be seen here, with the asterisks in the custom label. In this example, we have a couple of options. We're showing the item, the quantity, and the expected ship date, but we can add additional information if needed. Clicking on the export button will download us that CSV document. That CSV document will contain the information for this transaction. The name of the CSV will be the transaction name, the transaction customer or mainline name, such as vendor, and then the date of the export. And as we can see here, all the information that was defined on the safe search has been exported out of the system. We can chop and change this information as required, add new lines as required as well, and we can see we can also update existing information. In this example, we're going to update the existing information, but we're also going to add a new line as well. This will then add a new item into the system automatically, in this case quantity of 8. To ensure this works, we need to copy the internal ID, but leave a line ID empty, as we wish to add a new line, not update the existing line. Where the first line, we wish to update the existing line. Once we're happy with this, we can then import it. Going back to that transaction, click on import, and we're taken to a saved import mapping. This mapping is then used to import the information back into the system, selecting our CSV table. Then we can continue, go through the process by clicking next, all the way through until we've gone to the process running page. This follows the normal CSV process, and once we're happy, we can go to the import queue and see the process being run. So now we've got a confirmation. Let's quickly have a look at the queue and see if the import has been completed. The import has been successful. We can see 1 of 1 records, and if we now refresh our sales order, what we'll see is the updates we made on the CSV have been made in the system. We can see our first line has been updated to a quantity of 5, and we can see our second line has been added and a quantity of 8 has been selected as well. This process can be added to any transaction within NetSuite, sales order, purchase order, estimate, invoice, etc., allowing you to export the information as required and import the information back in, allowing you to do mass updates on dates, add new item lines, close lines, etc., all based off of the columns that are defined on the CSV and the mapping itself. That concludes our demo on the export and the import process within NetSuite. If you have any other questions, or if you would like to see a full demo of this app or any other app at Catalyst ERP, please reach out to us. Thank you very much for your time.